Hi, John from The Spirited Gourmet here. I wanted to talk about some of the wines that we're featuring for the month of June for our wines of the month. All of these come from MS Walker. They're kind of geared towards the summer season. Really delicious. Let's get started. First, something new from Italy, La Gioiosa Prosecco Rosé. Prosecco as a rosé historically had been called something like Vino Spumante Rosato. Now it has its own DOC. It is Prosecco Rosé. This is 2019. That's part of the rule, is it has to be a vintage and it has to be brut, so it is quite dry, drier than a traditional Prosecco would be. Next, from Groglia, we have the La Mirana Gavi, 100% Cortese from Piedmont. Don't judge a book by a cover. This label leaves a little bit to be desired. They spent all their efforts on the wine. The wine is actually really delicious. It has these wonderful like orchard fruit notes, like pear, a little bit of spice to it. Next, from Ogerie Sandri, this is Müller Thurgau. This is called Palai. Müller Thurgau. This is a hybrid grape of Kerner and Riesling. This is really sort of floral and aromatic, has a nice acidity to it. Really tasty for seafood or just for sipping. Next, from Lagler, we have the Bergberg Grüner Veltliner. This is a Federspiel. This is really like crisp and bright, has great acidity, notes of like lime zest and white pepper and a little bit of grassiness to it, but very, very drinkable. Really nice for this heat wave that we're expecting this coming weekend. From Domaine de Montsy, this is Cheverny. So this is Central Loire. This is primarily Sauvignon Blanc blended with a little bit of Chardonnay to give it a little bit of weight and richness. You still get those nice sort of mineral-driven aspects of the Sauvignon Blanc, but the Chardonnay adds a little bit more fruit and more body. Really, really tasty for when you want Sauvignon Blanc, but you just want something a little different. Really just hyper-delicious stuff. Herencia Altez from Terra Alta in Spain. This is Garnacha Blanca. Very, very crisp. White Grenache is very mineral driven. You get these nice kind of like white peach and pear and apricot kind of notes to it. It actually has a fair bit of weight to it, but it is juicy and satisfying and very, very approachably priced as well. Next, from Fiuto Montone, this is a rosé of Nerello Mascalese. This is Sicilian. This is the rosé that is going to change your life. Really, really tart, crisp. You get these like slightly underripe strawberries and watermelon when you bite it close to the rind here. Great acidity, great minerality, great for a sipper, great with a really nice meal as well, and everything in between. Then, one of the wines I'm really excited about, Santa Teresa Frappato. Frappato, again, another Sicilian wine. This is from, this is normally used as a blending grape in Sicily when they're making something like a Cerasuolo. But here you have this like light, floral, kind of fruity. This is the wine that's going to make you rethink your relationship with Pinot Noir. It's just juicy, got a nice little sort of peppery note in the finish. Very, very tasty. Those of you who have been coming to the store have probably seen us recommending the Manacor white wine that we carry, the Reserve della Contessa. This is the red, the Durkheil, 100% Schiava from Alto Adige. This is kind of what they would drink in lieu of Pinot Noir. It is bright. You get these nice kind of light cherry notes. You get a little hint of spice, maybe a touch of peppery down in the finish. But it is wonderful with a chill. It's versatile, low tannin, high acid. It's going to work with a lot of different foods. Next, from California, we have a Pinot Noir from Rickshaw. Just classic, easy drinking California Pinot. Lots of dark fruits, all very smooth, very approachable, very easy on the wallet. Tasty stuff. And Domaine de Noblat, this is the Le Temps des Cerises Chinon Rouge. The time of the cherries. As you might expect, lots and lots and lots of like black cherry fruits here. You get a nice juiciness, it's very fragrant. You get a little hint of like a herbaceousness on the finish that is classic Cabernet Franc. But this is a wonderful summertime red as well. And we're gonna finish up with the Austin Paso Robles Cabernet Sauvignon. Austin is produced by Austin Hope. So this is fruit that is coming from their estate as well as fruit from the growers that they have relationships with. It is big and bold, but it has this nice spice. It is juicy, very classic Cabernet Sauvignon. Great if you're doing like steaks, burgers, things like that off the grill. All of these are available right now. All of them are available online. You can purchase online. You can purchase in the shop. We're hoping that we get to see you soon. And have a great summer, everybody.